Today's live is steak and potatoes. So we're going to toss this in a marinade and then start preparing the potatoes. Only I had some rosemary. Damn. I think in a pinch for the potatoes, we're going to use some Montreal chicken seasoning. Yeah. All right. We have garlic. I have garlic salt and garlic Tabasco. We're cooking out of my camping kit, so we're kind of limited in what we got going on here. Ate my rosemary. We're going to use this as just to keep it moist. Gotta kind of lock in those seasonings too. I think I'll rinse my hands off with what very little water I have on hand. Gonna drown that in seasoning because we're not gonna hit it again once it's on the grill. Gonna use up the whole bottle here. Just kind of lock it in. Then once it's on the grill, we're gonna use some butter. Just a little bit. We could probably use some of the butter on the potatoes, but I'm going to use olive oil on potatoes. really following a recipe. We're just kind of like throwing ingredients, whatever we got. Okay, so that's gonna sit. We got some butter out, sitting in the sun. Get that softened up, as they say. Perfect amount. That's a lot, but obviously it's going to cook off on the grill. So, we got that going. So let's see. Flip camera. Hello. Daddy Price is a good cook. I usually cook on a first date, but I usually don't get a second date. So what's that say about my cooking? You'd always go on a second date with me? Cupid, hello. Cook on the first date? Usually, unless the other person's just like really not into it. It's like I had one person's like, you might slip something into the food. It's like, I'm gonna be cooking out of the back of my truck. You can watch everything I'm doing. And it's not like I'm gonna be cheap and use stuff that's already open. I'm gonna buy stuff all brand new. So there's like, I'm opening the packages when it's there and it's absolutely fresh, so it tastes the best. It's not like I'm gonna have, ketchup in my fridge for 2 months and then bring ketchup out. It's basically camping, overlanding, and buy all new stuff. Okay, so got my broken pan where the handle broke off. I got to figure out a way to remedy that somehow. Grill. Lifetime dates. So what, you just never get married? Just always going on dates? Picking on a date sounds so fun. I mean, it's fun. It's an activity. You go out in a park and cook out of a truck and get to talk while you're cooking. About 3/4 full. How was your day? I slept in. I really want to get more done today. I really should wake up early tomorrow because it's going to be cloudy tomorrow according to the weather report. So cloudy is great for photography because you don't get the shadows. So the sun is really low right now. It's like coming through the tree. It's pretty nice. A lot of light bouncing around. But cloudy is great because then I don't get a big shadow on my face with this hat. Good Lord, that's a good one. How come my heart pounds in me, but you don't? That's like one of my best pickup lines. I'm jealous of your heart. It gets to pump inside you all day long and I don't. You're at your friend's house right now. It looks nicer. It seems a little chilly. Yeah, well, it's winter in California, so it's like 50 to 60 degrees during the day. And my little camping kit. I have a selection of olive oils. It's a gift pack I bought 50% off. So I've got all these little goodies. I think I'm going to use whichever one's used the most so I can throw that away fastest, which is the extra virgin olive oil. These cute little 125 milliliter bottles. Eventually I'll be able to throw most of these away and just have like 1 or 2 of these. So I have olive oil in your camping kit. It's a lot easier to store and transport this rather than butter, because butter can melt if my fridge turns off for whatever reason, which I think I've had a lot of problems with this fridge. I do not know where my pocket knife is. Well, always got my bigger pocket knife. I got all these little potatoes, small potatoes. So those are cute, bite size, and they cook up really nice and really fast, which is great because potatoes usually take a long time. Flip this around. I really need to make a little note of like everything I'm missing. That's kind of a lot of potatoes. I might want to save these 2 little ones for later. Come on over here. Fire this up. Put that on a low heat. Just gonna fire this up. Oops. Big slab of meat there. Turn off invites. I actually might want to cover that with some foil because that's pretty thick and my my grill's not running too well. What am I cooking? You can't tell what I'm cooking? Let's see, enhance, dual. Make that bigger. Oh no, I did it again. I spent so much time fidgeting with this, I'm not gonna get any cooking done. Darn you, TikTok. Come over to the pan. Toss a little olive oil in there. Throw some seasoning in. Get some oil on top of it. So it's gonna cook up yummy. a duel. There we go. Bunny, hello. Maybe you should put, I'm gonna start commenting like the e-girls on another website. You put your request in a tip note. Looks like that wasn't cut. Maybe I should cover that too. Can you have one potato? Yeah. There you go, have some heat in there. I'm gonna put the spoon on top to keep the foil down because we are outside and there's a little bit of a breeze, which makes basically everything a challenge. Hufflepuff, his is not? No, I'm definitely not in the Hufflepuff house. Field kit for camping. Portable barbecue set I got for like 10 years at work. Ooh, look how good that is. Now we want to keep our meat moist. So I'm going to toss a little bit of butter on that. These little pads are like really convenient, but also, you know, kind of clumsy. Can you get the whole thing, including the plate? Price what? Do you like FNAF? I haven't played the game, and I'm only vaguely familiar with the lore. I did see the movie. is very well done. Even though I was kind of confused because I didn't really know the video game. I'm gonna use my tongs to like, let's take a peek really quick here. Oh, look at that. Actually, I'm going to spread that around a little bit and then cover it up. There we go. Let's come back to the potatoes. Hopefully they're not burned. Woo-wee. Nope, lost one. Those are getting there. Almost done. Something fell over. I don't know what it was. A couple of a little bit more done than I like. They're going to come out really tender on one side, crispy on the other. Kind of like potatoes. You burnt the potatoes. There's a lot of oil in there, so don't worry about it. That steak better be medium rare at best. Let's take another peek at the steak. See how it's going. That is still a little bouncy, so I'm going to turn that heat off. Let that cool down. I'm going to get my utensils. Gotta rinse out my mess kit here, which has been in the back of my truck. Oh no! I really need a hand. Good Lord. You burned yourself when I turned the potatoes off. I did not burn myself. Found my found my mess kit knife, marked US. So I'm gonna set that aside. love the wind. I don't. I gotta be outside in the wind. There's a couple times I actually barbecued in the rain. I was wearing like, you know, rainproof Gore-Tex military jacket and just staying dry out there in the cold with the wind, trying to keep the fire going. How do you barbecue in the rain? It's a challenge. I mean, not this barbecue. One of my back in my when I had a house, I had a big barbecue with like the lid. Tip for cooking. What do you mean you need a tip for cooking? Ever done the barbecue smoking live? No. That'd be like hours. You kidding me? Wow. What? Not focusing. Here we go. What spices do you find look so good? McCormick's Montreal steak seasoning. Do you have metal detector? Yeah. Now I need to get my silverware out. How do you make your potatoes fresh and nice? I use olive oil and whatever seasoning I have. Usually I use like rosemary or something. Pull this camera up. Here. And of course, you know, as they say, variety's the spice of life, so you can always mix it up, try something new, try something different. the stringy side. On the food. It's kind of hard because the angles are like on one axis, so it's not like I have two separate cameras to set up, one on the food and one on me. If you're tracking. Those are soft and yummy. Oh, a little hot. Woo! Guess I'm gonna eat those last. Wow. I'm going to mix up a Gatorade thingy. Dances cutely. Need a bite? Yeah, come on over. Bryce, it's weird. What's weird? How's it dark for you? Probably because you're in another part of the world. In the UK, that explains it. Those potatoes are so soft. think it was a top sirloin. Favorite pasta? Lasagna. Cooked potatoes in that little pan right there. I put a little bit of olive oil on them. In the pan and on them. Here's some spices on it. Whatever spice you have handy will work in a pinch. The closest thing I have to anything I could put on potatoes was this chicken seasoning, which worked pretty well. But really, I had to go buy something else. Got a chunk of fat in it. I'll eat this thick one first. I cooked that steak. Did you miss me cooking it earlier on my little grill here? be like a piece of beef. Why would you slap a piece of beef? The fat pulled off pretty easy, so that was nice. You love the fat pieces? Yeah. Where did he go? Hopeless needs to go to jail. Right through jail. Straight to jail. Do my biggest burp in a British fashion? No thanks. Been a while. Where'd you get the hat from? Military surplus store. Were you able to get that thing? No. What's my height? I'm 6 foot. It's pretty thick too. It sticks to my finger. Probably has to be because one of these vegan cookies. Favorite color? Turquoise. Your uncle catching a cow? What? What do you mean your uncle caught a cow? Like, it got loose from a ranch and it was out in the street? And then he caught it and brought it back? Is that what you're saying? Okay. sunlight left. Can I please what? Yeah. Yeah, you can send it to me. You're sick. Oh. Prices as gas, go back to sleep. What are you talking about? Put 100 blankets over you, you're still cold. The blankets only help you retain your heat. If you're very small and you're sick or it's cold in the house, you're not going to generate the heat that the insulation is going to help with you with. So you got to do something else. I mean, like the 40s and 50s, there's like a hot water bottle. I think they still exist, and you can like fill it with hot water out of your tap, and then you can like put it in your bed. Gets your bed, like pre-warms your bed for you, so when you slide into bed it's actually already warm, and then that helps you stay warm. I did that trick in boot camp because it was so cold in boot camp, because you're supposed to drink both canteens of water, and then you fill up your canteens before you go to bed. So I did the trick where I fill up my canteens with hot water, and then after I got in bed, I'd sneak over and I'd grab the canteens and pull them into bed with me. So the canteens were warm and they're in bed. So I put one by my feet to keep my feet warm, and one by my chest. And that helped me to get warm and then stay warm in bed in boot camp. I still got sick a whole bunch of times. Bryce, you got a problem? What? Opinion on the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I have not played it. I already got all the spoilers, but the opinions on the internet seem to be that it's just like a reskinning and like a continuation of the story, and it's not a whole new video game. I'm just like, come on guys, you had like what, 1 year or less than a year to push it out? You're not going to revamp a whole game. They're just going to take Modern Warfare 2 and then new plot and then change a bunch of stuff and improve some things. Did you get the pineapple drink? I don't like it. I've had it. It's got that fake pineapple kind of flavor to it. Artificial pineapple. I don't like it. They never really nailed the artificial pineapple flavor quite right. You hurt your eye with a TikTok flash. You might not have started a fight with Graves. I could probably go for like one more of those things. But the vegan food gives me gas, so I'll pay for it later. The pink drink without the strawberry chunks. I've seen a few people order that before. You sneeze, your cousin's cat attacked me. We've all been there, right? UH60 Blackhawk, hello. You're tired by being forced to go to a party. Oh, maybe just show up for a little bit then leave. Can't eat strawberries or anything else with seeds or nuts because you're allergic, or because you like little seeds getting stuck in your teeth. That used to happen to me a lot when I was a kid, before I got braces. You have a condition called diverticulitis. I've never heard that. Can't have any seeds. So like, what about seed oils? Does that mess you up too? You have 2 cookies? I have 3, but I'm only gonna eat 2. Let's see. Oh, crap, these things have a lot of calories. You're sick and freezing cold? Turn the heater on. Sav? Why'd I give them a hug if they're sick? I'll get sick. It can cause infections in your intestines. I have heard of the whole grain. There was a big push for whole grains for a long time, ignoring tens of thousands of years of human history. People thinking whole grains are better for you because you're getting all of the grain, and the part that you don't digest will just pass through you anyway, yada yada yada. Then it turns out that the shell from grains, because we're not supposed to eat grains anyway because we don't have the stuff to digest it properly, but the shell from the grain goes through your intestines and it rips up the lining on your intestines, causes all these little micro scratches, which causes irritation in the intestines, causes inflammation, causes all these other disorders. So it turns out this is not like broadcast everywhere, but then I've noticed people are like pulling back on the whole grain stuff. You don't see whole grains being pushed everywhere all the time now. And that's because all these studies came out that's causing all these problems. I'm just like, huh. Seeds and nuts was stuck and causing infection pockets, huh? Okay, so then seed oils wouldn't be a problem, but just the seeds themselves. Develop lactose tolerance because over time they lose the protein they digest with. That makes sense. Because right before I turned 30, I ended up getting lactose intolerant. 100% power. Maybe got 15 more minutes and I gotta cut it. Lactose intolerance is horrible. Yeah. If I order a coffee and I forget to say an alternative like oat milk or something, or if they screw up the order and they put that dairy product in the milk, I'm having a really bad time after that. Charge your phone. I'm in the field. I got battery backups, but I'll just run off and go back up with some data, maybe make another TikTok or something. You got sick after eating cheesy potatoes at school? Did you find out really fast? Because it took me quite a while to figure out that I was lactose intolerant. I would say it took me about 2 weeks to like every day for 2 months. So I bought a whole bunch of groceries, came home, cooked, got horribly sick, thought something in the food was contaminated, threw away all the food. It was all fresh, brand new, good food, finding out later. What got me sick was it was like Christmas time, early December, I think, so I had a glass of eggnog with my meal. Horribly sick. And then threw all the food away, but I didn't throw the eggnog away. A few days later, I have another half a glass of eggnog. Same thing, I get horribly sick. I throw everything away in the kitchen and I disinfect everything, thinking maybe I got some contamination somewhere. Another week goes past, maybe, and then I had a bowl of cereal for breakfast on a weekend because I always didn't go into work when I'm having breakfast at home. And then the cereal got me horribly sick, and I'm just like, oh my god. And did I just become lactose intolerant? Because the bowl of cereal got me hella sick. And those are processed grains in that milk. So I let a few more days go past, and I ran another test on myself. And I had like ice cream or something out of the freezer. Boom, sick again. I was like, crap, I'm lactose intolerant. So then every year since, I'll be like, I love eggnog, so just like I'll get a carton of eggnog and like swish it around and open it and just take a deep smell and just go, and then get depressed. Because at least I can smell it, but I can't have any. Or if I'm at a Christmas party or whatever, I'll put like an ounce or two in the bottom of the cup and like swish the cup around so it stirs it up. Then like put the cup above my nose and just smell it and just enjoy the scent. But I can't drink it. Vomiting every day for 2 months was the worst part of finding out. I never vomited from lactose intolerance. It's the other end, an upset stomach and intestinal problems. And it's bad. I'll be on the toilet for a long time. I'm talking like a couple hours. It's like, that's the only milk you wouldn't drink. Oh wait, I read that wrong. There you go. What happens if someone joins like Haley Lorraine and she sees that pinned comment? I was looking for you. What's your favorite cookie? Double chocolate? Or double chocolate with also like white chips in it too? What are you doing, Captain? Besides making people thirsty? I just finished dinner. I had a top sirloin with a light marinade, some spices, and I also cooked some potatoes too. So I got these really small potatoes and I diced them up. Olive oil and some seasoning in a pan. Pretty good dinner. Red velvet cookies, those are good. Surprisingly, Subway has really good cookies. So these potatoes I had are really small. Look at these little things. So they just had a bunch of potatoes in a bin, and I was like putting the big ones aside so I can grab all the little small ones because they cook up so fast and they're easier to eat. How long do you think this has been out here? They look like little stewed potatoes? Yeah, probably. I think they're Russell potatoes from Idaho, but I have to check the label again. Yeah, I'm surprised you guys like aren't getting comment banned. Can't get in trouble with TikTok. How pretty is that sky? Look how blue that is. Well, the camera kind of shows it like pale right there. When I get out of the way, kind of turns darker. It's darker on camera than it is in person. Dude, it's like Saturday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Why is somebody like running like a saw out there? It sounds like they've been chopping down trees for hours. Okay, 4 minutes, guys. Daily mowing at 1 7 p.m. When I was in Dublin City, not too far from here, it was like leaf blowers would start at like 6 o'clock in the morning and go all morning until I left for work, and then I come back and like the leaf blowers are running until midnight. So I guess like midnight to 6 a.m. was like the quiet hours, but that means I'm getting less than 6 hours of sleep every night, which is pretty rough. It's just like these guys are actually running leaf blowers, and they have lights attached to their leaf blowers. They have like lights like strapped to them so they can see while they're blowing leaves. Just like, dude, that's absurd. It's just like every day for months, every fall. 'Cause there's so many trees out there, and there's so many leaves, and everybody's buying all these landscaping services. That's taking it easy. Yeah, it was so rough on me. So I like tried to get out of Dublin. It's bad because the police are there freaking out of control, pulling people over all the time. The sheriff's department's working with them constantly. Unmarked cars pulling people over. It's a nice setting for a date. In the middle of a field, surrounded by industrial areas? I don't think so. Could find a better place. I did do an MRE date, although where I, in the cluster of trees way over there, did a live TikTok MRE date. So I guess I kind of did. Why would you want to be a goat? Oh, I can't pin the comment. What happened? Do I have a moderator in here? Apparently your comment was so bad I can't pin it. Coke or Pepsi? Depends on the food I'm pairing it with. Like if you're doing Mexican food, obviously you gotta pair it with a Coke. But usually I go with Pepsi. His pinned comments are shame right? Usually, at least in my streams. I can do it, old man. Do what? Have a date in the middle of a field? I mean, this isn't really a pleasant field for that, but okay. Because the entire street around, or the entire road around this field is all like industrial, so big trucks rolling around. Really not that kind of, it's really not secluded or quiet. Okay, 1% battery life. Bro, 6, going dark.